The picture was called The Frisco Kid. Gene Wilder was the star, and my job was as a technical advisor. My job was to teach Gene all the davening that he had to do in that picture. And I soon found out that of course, he was Jewish, but he probably didn't enter a shul since his own bar mitzvah, so he didn't remember anything. So I had to supplement what he didn't remember. And he, later on, maybe 30 years later, he was quoted in a book called The Stars of David. I don't know if you ever saw it, interviews with all the Jewish film stars. And he mentioned the technical advisors that he had on that picture, included which are two rabbis that I worked with at the temple where the producer was a member, and the cantor, which was me. He said the cantor was the best one because he gave me tapes. And I did that, and he used them very well. It was a good study, and one time he was in a scene where he was supposed to be still in the old country. He was supposed to be skating on a frozen pond, and the script called for him to sing something, some folk song or so. And so the director, who was not Jewish, said, well, he turns to me, he said, maybe give us something. Gene said, wait a minute, I remember a tune. He says, I don't remember the words, but it was da dee da 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 dee da da dee dum. I said, Gene, you know what you're singing? He said, no. I said, that's your Haftorah. And that's when he got tears in his eyes. It was important to him. You know? So the director asked me to write him a tune. And so, it was really a fascinating experience to work on that picture, because not only did I get acquainted with Gene and appreciate his personality, he was, he made people roar with laughter, in his performances, but in person, he was really a quiet guy. He was shy. And he'd get visits on the set from his best friend, Mel Brooks, who was just the opposite. Right? There was a sketch watching these two, But anyway,
And Leo Fuchs was also
Leo Fuchs was cast as the Rosh Yeshiva of the school in Poland, where this, Avram, the part that Gene played, was at the bottom of the class in the rabbinical program. And that's why they selected him to go to this distant place, San Francisco. They didn't know where that was. Anyway, I got acquainted with Leo, and
what was he like? What was he like personally?
He was great. He settled in Los Angeles at that time, and we became friends for the next 8 years. Used to see each other every once in a while. He was really a mensch, and he did a fine performance in the picture, and he was always, cordial and constructive in his approach to other people and to life in general.